What's up, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Graveyard Keeper, where today I think what we want to do is try and focus a little bit on the church. I'd like to start getting a bit more money for some of the sermons. And to do that, we're definitely going to need some more upgrades in the church. Now, let's see. We have the Keeper's Key, which we can now study. Do we have any faith? We do not. Did we put faith in here? We did not. Okay, so we have no faith. Today is sermon day, though, so we can certainly get some faith. That should not be an issue. In fact, let's go ahead and do that first thing right away. Let's see. Might as well turn all this into hemp rope, which will give us some more blue points. Let's put the hemp rope in here. Okay, so that stacks in 30. Let's head on up. And actually, before we head on up, what can we unlock for the church? So we can unlock Light of Faith and make candelabras, and I think that would be a good plan. I think we were saving up for some other things, but that one doesn't cost a lot, and that will be useful for upgrading our church. I'd also like to get to where we can build a confessional and a church shrine. Probably a confessional, though. I think the confessional gives you more points. So, but let's head on up and let's just see what would it take to build candelabra. So just simple iron parts. We could also build more church benches if we had more planks. So let's do this. Let's build. Ooh, they got wall candelabras. Do those have different places where they can go? I'm not too sure. Let's run back over here. Do we have any simple iron parts in here? We do not. Do we have any simple iron parts in here? We do not. But we definitely have the iron ingots to make some simple iron parts, so let's just do that real quick. And we can get a couple of candelabras, hopefully. Go ahead and grab you. Let's make... What did it take? 6? Let's just make 12. Now, money for the church isn't going to increase without us doing things in the graveyard, but I'd really like to get our church looking nice anyway, because it also improves our success and could get us more faith, and faith is important for us to study things, so it's kind of a double-edged sword. We want to do the church upgrades and we want to make the graveyard look nicer. We want to do all of the things. But let's get, do we want the wall or the, let's see, what? Ooh, you can you go anywhere? Where can I put you? I'm a little confused as to where these go, because they shows as red, as though I cannot put it. Nope, it won't let me put it there. Where can I put these? Maybe we're not at a point where we can utilize these yet. Maybe we have to upgrade the church in some kind of way. Okay, well, let's just do a couple of these. And we'll go and buy some candles from... First, let's check. There's nothing there. Okay. Let's go and buy some candles from the bishop. Hello, bishop. I would like 2 candles, please. Oh, I don't have enough money for 2 candles. Well... Poop. Well, I guess we're buying 1 candle. At the very least, this will allow us to... Can we make candles yet? We can. We need fat. Oh, we need beeswax. We don't have any beeswax. Well... Drat. Combo prayer. We need a book to make a combo prayer. And 7 faith. Good God. That's a lot of faith. Okay. Well, we can light the 1 candle, which should be fine. Let's get this sermon knocked out of the way before it gets too late in the day. And at least we will know that our sermon has 100% chance of success. Look at all those patrons. I'd like to say a few words. Our church is great. And now let us pray for this blessing, and throw me all of the faith. There we go. So we got 4 faith this time, which that's good. But let's see if it affects the money. It does not. So the money's, in fact, the money's, it looks like the money's a little bit less. We may have had more patrons though. I'm not sure. We only get 1 silver and 8 copper, which is not great. We really need to clean this area up, which we have. We have 2 graves in which we can make that one up to a 5. We can make that one up to a 6. But I think we'd have to unlock some of the stone things, which is what I believe we were saving up for. Let's see. Oh, did we not complete this quest with the bishop? No. Ooh, stone columbarium. That adds a plus 12 to the grade. That's amazing. We need 12 ceramic funeral urns to do that, though. Plus polisher and plus... Oh, man. This is super expensive. That is going to take loads of money. Or loads of time. Phew, they're ugly, but they'll be just perfect for the poor people. Alright. I'm pleased to note your involvement in the business of the church. Well, thank you, sir, and thank you for the story. I might even consider upgrading your church to a big church. That means more faith and more money. With a big church, you'll be closer to God, and what's more important to me than holiness? But all of this is far in the future. First, everything here has to be perfect as my haircut. Haha. And I mean both the church inside and the graveyard outside. Haha. Alright, so we have reached... need to reach 20 in the church, and we need to reach a 30 of the graveyard. Speaking of high standards, I'd be so pleased if you could provide me with some fish. It'll save me from starvation. And not just any fish. I need a quality fish fillet. I believe you can find that kind of fish near the waterfall. Alright, we need 4 quality fish fillets to bring to the bishop. You mean the town is starving right now? No, I can't eat meat, and as for the fish from the town harbor, well, no thank you. Not with that rotten ship of the dead floating there. So you're my only hope. I think I've started losing my hair on account of my bad diet. So it looks like the bishop can only eat fish, probably because I'm guessing he's Catholic, and it's Lent, and so he can only have fish during that time. Is what I'm going to guess. Not 100% certain on that, but that's what I'm going with. Exhumation permission. We actually could use one of these because we have some awful bodies here in the church. Let's look. We are up to the point where we can unlock the royal stamp. We can unlock rightful citizen. Or aristocrat. I don't know what is the best route to go. Building permission. What does this do? We'd have to have way more gold to buy it. We don't have the gold to buy that. Rightful citizen. We'd have to have 3 silver to buy that. We don't have that. We just flat out don't. But some of these bodies, like this one, like, I mean, we need to fix the cross, but this body is awful. It's got 3 red skulls, which means that this stone grave fence is doing absolutely nothing for it. Same with this one. 3 red skulls. 2 red skulls. That one's okay. These are okay. They're 3 skulls. They're not awful. This one's got 1 red skull, which isn't great, but it's not too bad and could actually be brought up to a +5. This one's at its max. And the rest of these are ones that I've put in the ground, I think. Well, no, there's some that I didn't. God, we got so many awful bodies in here. Our church quality is almost at the 30 though, where it needs to be. Our graveyard quality. Our church quality is way off. We're not even remotely close. But let's go ahead. Did we grab this? Yes, we did. Let's go ahead and go study this key. I think that will be really good because we freaked out about that a couple episodes ago. So let's go ahead and get that taken care of. So we will study you now that we have the instructions. Oh, can we not? Are we seriously? Active key, study of the tape. What just happened? How do we have a key and then we have another key? How? What? Why? Where? What is going on? Put you in there. These things we need to study. So we're going to stick you in... Well, no, actually. We actually have a skin in there. We have all these things in there. The story in the Cleric's Beginner's Guide. What is that? What did that just do? Did that give us blue points or something? I think maybe that gave us blue points. I'm not even certain. Not even certain of that. Yeah, I have no idea. Okay, so we have a key, but there's another key. Keeper's key. Oh, that's the keeper's key. We get to keep the keeper's key? Okay. I don't know what we will ever need that for. Let's just stick it in here. Because the active key, I think, is what we gotta give the snake. Okay, well, we definitely have a bunch of things to study, so let's go ahead and study some things. Let us study the heart. We don't have enough points. Can we study the skin? Yes, we can. We do have enough points for that. And we got a story and a bunch of blue points. Are we out of faith now? What else gives us blue? The bone gives us blue. No, we can study the bone. Got it. Perfect. Now let's see. What did we study? Did not study the heart. We did study the skin, so the skin doesn't need to be in there anymore. Actually, this key we're going to take with us. All these things need to still be studied. Alright. What else do we have in our inventory that needs to be studied? That's not already in there. Don't have billet in there. Billet needs to be studied. Don't have coal in there. Coal needs to be studied. Don't have nails in there. They need to be studied. And so do simple iron parts and iron ingot. All those things need to be studied. This is quickly filling up. We are going to need more storage. Let's go. Do we have a body down there? I can't even remember. Did we leave a body down in the morgue? I hope not. Because at this point, it is probably quite rotten. We're going to go ahead and place this key, this bone. I should have put the story down in the thing because I didn't pay attention. Okay. Don't know. We'll stick this ash in here for now. Did we have an ash down there to study? Maybe we didn't. Take one. Blood, skull. Okay, all those things have been studied. Let's go back down yet again. Snake, where are you? We want to give you this key and do all the things. Okay, hash is not in there. Neither is flitch. Neither is the ceramic bowl. All those things can be studied. What else do we have? That's it. That's everything that we have on our person that can be studied. What is it going to take to bust through this? Oh gosh, wooden beams. Wooden beams, wooden beams. I'm betting that one requires a wooden beam as well. We need money. We are low on money. Super low on money. Okay. Go ahead and put all of you in here. Let's see. Let's go. I'm gonna break that gravestone down into a piece of stone because it was a busted gravestone anyway. And we're gonna go ahead and make a gravestone, and we are out of energy. Well, I guess we're going to bed in the broad daylight. And there we go, fully rested. Now, let's finish you. Nope. Okay. What else do we want to do? We need... I do believe we needed another batch of wood wedges, but don't we have some in here? We do. We have 9 in there. We also have all that iron we need. We need more coal, I'm betting. No, we will need more coal once those are done. What do we want to do? We don't really want to make wooden grave markers. I mean, the wooden cross is okay because it adds 2 just like the stone cross. And let's do that. Let's make a few. Let's make 4 wood planks. Oh, wrong button. And there's Donkey. So we'll make these 4 wood planks. And we'll make 2 of these graves, or grave markers, should I say. And let us go and check on Donkey. Donkey is out of carrots. That's not good. So let's see what you are. I believe the body here was a bad body anyway. You are a good body though. We can take out your fat. And take out your blood. And you are good to be buried. So let us go and do that. Nothing creepy about burying a body in the middle of the night. Nothing at all. Can you? No, there we go. I guess we'll go here. That works. Dig up this grave and chuck you in a hole. We will go ahead and give you, you can have a wooden gravestone. Ugh, we're out of energy. Always out of energy. Probably should have went through the underground part to get back to our house. It would probably have been faster, but that's okay. Let's head off to bed. Get ourselves a full night's rest, and then when we go finish touching up the graveyard a bit. This time we are going to take the faster route. Right. Let's put a grave mark on you. We can go ahead. We will give you a stone marker. I'm going to... What are you? Are you a good grave? Okay. Let's start messing with the aesthetic a bit here. Go ahead and take you off. And instead, we are going to give you a wooden grave marker. And we are going to give you a stone grave marker. And we're going to mix it up a little bit like that. Technically, we need a better grave marker for you, honestly. Because you could be a pretty good body. In fact, if we took this off and gave it to you, well, I guess it wouldn't matter. Because we'd go -3 anyway, so going up 3 really wouldn't make a difference. Okay, well, we will... Let's see, how do we want to... Thinking we're going to take... And I know this is wasting a bunch of energy, but I just don't like the way it looks. I'm going to take you off. And we're going to put you on here. And we're going to give you a stone grave marker down here. Because that will look a little bit nicer. Okay, actually we're gonna go ahead and remove you. And we will remove you. Ugh, and we're out of energy again. It's okay, because it is nighttime, so we will get a full night's rest. And we can finish that in the morning. My goal is to get the graveyard a lot better. We really want more faith, more money, all those things. We're really low on money. And thinking about that, before we... Well, actually, I guess we're not going to be able to do that. We don't have any energy. Let's put all the iron ingots in there. And we will store the nails and the simple iron parts for now. And these sticks. In fact, we're going to take that one stick and we're just going to flat out destroy it. The wood billet, yeah, we can store the wood billet for now. We'll go ahead and store all the flitch. And these planks. Okay. Let's put that, and put the berries and the salt in here. Right, these things need to go down in the cellar. We will just destroy that, because that's just taking up space that we don't need it to take up. And let's head off to sleep. Another full night's rest. So refreshed. Okay, now we have no more fuel for you. Well, we have firewood. Yeah, let's go ahead and get that going, and then we don't have. Okay, that'll get the rest of our iron going. Let's head back down and take a look at this other body and see what, if anything, we can do with it. First off, what is your... So with this body, we can try and take out... Let's actually try and take out the brain and see what that does. Okay, so that brought you down to a 2. So if we remove the fat and we remove the blood, I actually said that in the opposite order because I did the blood and then I did the fat, but now you're a +4. That's not, ooh. We have a surgeon's mistake. Yeah, well, it's still fine. +4 is not bad. So we might as well go ahead and make a spot for you in our graveyard, and then we will go make you some markers to make you a better corpse, or a better grave nonetheless. Do I want to leave a gap? I think I do. I'm actually just going to go ahead and make a mark there as well, because Donkey will more than likely bring us a body today. And in the ground you go. Perfect. Burial certificate. What is in here? Ash does not need to be in there. You... take you out of there. We will leave those in there for repairs later on. Let's go ahead and finish this. And we're going to put the stone on you. And the wooden one on you. Perfect. Now we just need some stuff to put on that grave. And let's see, what do we need? I want to fill out our church with benches. We need nails and wooden planks. We can do 2 more benches. So we need 16 wooden planks and 16 nails. So let's go ahead and do that. Now, you need to be studied. We already have one of those in there to be studied, so we don't need you. We can actually get rid of you. Those things have been studied. Okay. Actually, we're gonna take all of this rope out. We're just gonna put one to be studied. The rest of the rope we're gonna stick over here. There we go. The stories can go over here as well. These two things can just be broken down. Snake! Snake, my good man. Here is the key. At last, one step closer. Okay, you go first. They'll see who's worthless. I'll wipe those smug looks off their faces. Who are you talking about? I'm talking about all of them. Everybody who lives in this cursed town, and everybody who thinks they're better than me just because they have everything. Whatever. Oh, I think I see what I'm looking for. Oh, what a very animated death. You have died. Well, that's unfortunate. What just happened? It seems like I'm alive and back home. Under circumstances, I'm not sure that's good news. I need to go back and get that diary. Alright. Let's head back down. Wow. Just wow. How did you do it? I don't know. I just went back to my hut. Great. I should be used to it. Life gives me lemons all the time. You're such a useless idiot, and yet you're immortal. That's totally not fair. I hate you. Pardon me? I hate you! Let me write this down. Graveyard keeper. Can't die. Actually, I could use your help. Now that your immortal ass is here, I've decided that I don't want to die in this dungeon. What dungeon? Right up there. It was here even before the church, and nobody knows how deep it goes. The first Inquisitors fought something down there before the ancient contract. How can I help? I have my sources, so I always know where to find what I need. And at this point in my plan for retribution, a lot of the things I need are in that dungeon. First, I need a bucket of blood and 5 bloody nails. You should be able to find them on one of the first levels, where the pagans were tortured. Okay, sounds like someone moaning for help. Alright. Are you there? Maybe, maybe not. This place hides many things. Not that I care, unless it has to do with my plan. I should check. Holy guacamole! Indeed, what a pleasant surprise. I've been desperate to see someone again. Are you alive? Do you need help? Let's just say I'm conscious and I'm glad to hear you so kindly offer your help. My name is Gunter. Did you want to run a library/museum perchance? Got it. Great, I'm surprised it's still working. Now would you be so kind to hit me with your sword a couple of times? Could you first answer a question? Please hit me first, I haven't felt anything for so long. Alright, oh, that's good. Oh, this just got really, really creepy. First feeling I've had for many years. Now I'll be happy to answer your questions. Alright, who are you? Like I said, I'm Gunter. I used to own a library and a museum. Are you dead? That's a complicated question. Personally, I prefer to be called a undead person. Wouldn't that be an undead person? English? Okay. But in popular culture, we were known as zombies. Why did you ask me to hit you? Oh, in my current situation, I can feel nothing. First it was a nightmare, but then I found out that I can still feel pain. It doesn't feel like pain though, more like a gentle breeze, but still, it's all I have. I can hit you again if you like. Seriously, Keeper? That's kind of you, but I must refuse. After so many years, your strikes were truly a pleasure. It will be a couple of years before I can feel anything like it. And I have too little flesh on my bones to waste it. How did you become a Zammer undead? Science, plus a little bit of magic. The old master made me. Actually, he made a lot of us. Do my brothers still work at the graveyard? No, I think there's only you. By the way, I'm the new graveyard keeper. Oh, then you should make me some more brothers. They'll be a big help for you. Alright, how can I make new undead? Oh, it's quite simple. You can find a resurrection table blueprint on the rack to your left. There should be a couple bottles of the main resurrection ingredients nearby. You can make more at the alchemy desk. Do you know the recipe? Well, the second ingredient is blood. I'm not sure about the first, but I think it's some kind of powder. Will they be like you? Sadly, no. I'm unique. Something went wrong with me. I was too smart. That's why the old master chained me here. I didn't fit in. I can unchain you. I've been chained up here for too long. My flesh is too rotten. Plus, I kind of like it here. How can your brothers help me? Well, they can do simple crafts for you. If you give them the right gear, they'll be able to gather resources for you and even transport them. What gear? I believe one zombie should be buried under the rocks along the path to the forest. You can dig him up and examine his gear. Okay, so tell me about the resurrection. First is some kind of powder. I don't remember exactly which one. The second ingredient is blood. Okay. So we definitely will be able to do some things. Unlocked a new technology and got blueprint resurrection table. All right. And zombie juice. All right. I'll go ahead and take you. Broken cabinet. Well, if we ever need to store some things up there, metal scrap, grape seeds, and ceramic bowl. Okay. Can I do anything over here? Does not seem like it. Definitely got some new, very good information. So we'll be able to make zombies that will be able to do things for us, so we don't have to do them ourselves, which should prove pretty useful. Can I break? No, I can't break you. Alright, and we can gather some. Ooh, that's dark. That's super dark. Metal scrap. I forget what we can do. Can we? I think it takes a certain amount of metal scrap to make something. Let's go down here. Hopefully not get zapped again. That's even darker than the other thing. And let's check out this diary. Keeper's diary. So, what can we do with this? We cannot do anything with it. But I do believe we need to bring it to the astrologer, perhaps? Talk business. I was told that you could get me some. Oh, wait, hold on. Gotta switch back to Snake Voice. If you heard that I could do something, then I probably can. But one good turn deserves another. All right, I need a royal stamp, but I have to have 30 happiness with Snake. So getting him the bloody nails and the bucket of blood will certainly do that. But I don't think we will be doing that this episode, because this one has already gone for quite some time. So we managed to do quite a few things. We unlocked the dungeon. We talked to a zombie. We did some upgrades in the church. And we managed to figure out the next few quest things we're going to be doing. So next episode we will probably delve into the dungeon a bit. I do want to look into the zombie making things, but that is probably going to take a while if I'm being honest. I would also like to potentially do some more upgrades in the church if we can get some things unlocked. You can turn into firewood, and you can turn into firewood. Or is that using firewood to make that? I don't want to make that. I want to break it down. How do I break it down? No, that makes the wooden marker. So that's gotta be, because that's in our inventory. Is this, let's see. Yes, this is gonna turn this into firewood, which is what we want. They were busted anyway. There we go. Perfect. And now, we'll grab all of you and stick you in here. Now, one of the other things I would like to do is we are in desperate need of some new tools. So we need some simple iron parts to make. Now, let's see. What did we already make? One of our tools is already upgraded. Our shovel's already upgraded. So we need an upgraded pickaxe and an upgraded axe, which I think we can manage with some simple iron parts. But we're out of energy. So that'll happen in the next episode, if I remember. I do hope you guys enjoyed this one and will be joining me for the next one. But until then, leave a like, leave a comment, share, subscribe, all that good jazz, and I will see you in the next one. Take it easy.